I'm with it.
Oh shit! It's been a while, fam. This nigga's dancing. What the fuck was that, bro?
I'm coming to every streaming now.
Yo, so Logan Paul gave Floyd Mayweather the beats, huh?
Oh, that's
no, he did not.
That's what they said. That's what Jake said. Jake was screaming. He said, "That's your career, 50-1. You want my brother beat Floyd Mayweather?" He was screaming that shit at the end of the fight.
That nigga got slept out. Floyd held that nigga up.
Yo, did you see that one? Yeah, that was great. Yes. Where was that? Matter of fact,
I went to sleep and got. Come on, B. Shut up.
That was good, bro. That was good. I like that shit a lot, man. He held him up too. He was like, come here. He was like, oh.
Yeah, he was. I heard him. He was like, get out of here with that bullshit.
Logan leaned over, yo. That was crazy.
No, sorry, I never turned it down.
Damn.
This nigga is dead ass.
Them niggas are
every single time.
Yo, maybe one of them, maybe Stephen A will come across ours and then be like, yo, these young men got our sound in the back. Let's put a podcast.
That's exactly when that yellow nigga over there is going to get an email saying, hey, cease and desist.
We just start playing this shit. We just start talking about sports. We're the ESPN analysis.
Yo, man, listen. All right, so the way Logan came out, he really looked prepared. I don't know if you saw what I saw when he stepped into that ring, but he looked like he was ready for a brawling, which it did take place, but it just didn't seem to go in his favor. What do you think?
I mean, he's got a size advantage.
True.
And we can't look past that. He's about 6 inches taller. He's about 40 pounds heavier. Even the best boxer is going to have a problem with that. But we're dealing with a fighter and a YouTuber.
Well, that may be true, but that's Floyd Mayweather. Shouldn't he just whoop his ass all the time?
Sorry, that's my Molly impersonation.
That was Mike Tyson, my nigga.
That's what I thought.
Yo, but I got some of the highlights here, man. If niggas want to look at them real quick. This shit right here, yo, this is hilarious. This is so funny. Because Logan
people
is bigger than that
don't
nigga.
Understand boxing or they're like, yo, look at him hitting this nigga.
Oh, he's beating him up. He's not doing anything.
No. I don't think anyone was like he's tagging him up there.
No, but that's because you understand boxing. 90% of the people who paid money to watch this fight don't know what boxing is.
Yeah.
So to
there's
them,
a bunch of kids,
and they're like, "Yo, he hit him mad time." It's like, no, nigga, he didn't hit him at all.
No, he didn't hit him once. He swung his arms. He pushed him around a little bit.
So you're saying, people think because he actually put a hand on him, is that's the reason that's hitting him?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Look though, not like one. No, mean anything.
All that nigga did was shut up.
Look at this guy.
He wasn't even looking. Come on, B.
Yo, he was. Yo, Floyd was just making him miss like effortlessly. It was crazy. And then it's gotta hug him. Get off.
More Mayweather. It was
bang, just at will, bro. Look at this guy.
Mayweather was a little better, right? Fun. And now it's over.
Logan Paul.
What a world we've come live in. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. This nigga looks like he just woke up.
My God, he just began hit. And Floyd like, yo.
Floyd,
my sinus is acting up.
Floyd ready to go to the gym talking about, I guess I go work out now.
Right. Yo, it's funny, man. It's funny.
That's crazy, man.
Whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, yo, it was entertaining, man, and I guess it drew a whole lot of money, and it's something for people to do in the meantime. But I think it's disrespectful to boxing, man. Really, to be honest, because there are like you were saying, there's a lot of people out here who really think that that something happened during that fight. Like there's a lot of people out here who saw Logan Paul swinging like a madman, hitting nothing, pushing him around, and
like
thinking that means something. Like it's just
like most of the younger generation, like boxing was, its golden age, all that shit. Most of those people are super old now.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like we were young with Tyson and Holyfield and them were fighting.
Right. When boxing was going out, we were young.
Yeah, you know what I'm
it was
saying?
like the last hurrah of boxing. We were young.
Basically, we haven't. No one gave a fuck who the heavyweight champion was after Tyson.
Yeah.
Like no one cares anymore. The most coveted title in all of sports. Nobody gave a fuck about it anymore.
That's crazy.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's just so people stopped watching boxing. So people don't like kids below us don't understand anything about boxing.
Right.
Unless it's a family thing, nobody. How are they finding out about it?
It's true. That's a good question. That's a good question. What about you,
that's because they have MMA now, though. So that's what they're going up under.
But MMA is still fair. It's dope, but it's still fairly new. You know what I'm saying? And I can't even say it's new. It's just finally getting publicized.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And then McGregor got beat up by Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even with that, like that fight, the same thing. Like I went to work, and all the white people was like, "Man, that guy McGregor, he can sure fight." I heard he beat him up. Yeah, he definitely beat him. I'm like,
yo, it's always like that, yo. Like it's always this racial divide between the fights. Like it's like you guys don't pay attention. You're just not looking at it.
No, they're not, and they don't like Floyd because of he's Floyd. He's a nigga with money, a rich nigga who's really good at what he does. Right. And they're like, well, all he did was block. All right, because he's a defensive fighter. That's what the fuck he does.
Oh, that doesn't even do it justice. I'm about to show you this goddamn bat that just flew in my damn house.
You got a bat what are you saying right now?
Well, he's not. It's a moth, but he's the size of a bat.
Oh.
Turn the computer around. High quality content right here.
Nah, because it start flying around, bro. Now I'm good. You didn't hear that bitch fluttering around?
You don't got your chancla? Get your chancla. No, nigga, the fuck you mean? Why you mute for? Oh, you about to kill that nigga? This nigga has an invader.
You don't want us to hear him screaming?
That's hilarious. Facts. Yo, but what else is going on, man? Tony Robinson in the chat. Yellow, what's good? Tone, what up, man?
What up, Tone? What up, he ain't said hi to me, so right?
I said what up to him, though.
Yeah, you see? You see?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's wild, though.
Yeah, that damn thing is dangerous. I'm telling you, I'm about to get a bow gun. Shoot that nigga.
What's been going on in what shows are coming out? What are we waiting for right now?
Fuck, Loki, man. Did you watch Loki last night or this morning or today?
I ain't watching it.
I did not.
Yeah, it's out, man. I watched it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. Check it out.
I watched Cruella.
Yeah, how was that? I ain't peeped, man.
It's so I fell asleep.
To the theaters?
Nah, hell no. It was rented. I didn't rent it, obviously.
Right.
It's Professor Trelawney.
Yeah.
Cruella. I ain't gonna ruin the movie, but it was all right. From what I did see,
that's her mom,
it was all right.
Or whatever.
I was just a tired nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it happens.
Interesting backstory.
Is it okay for a 2 and a 3-year-old to watch?
No, it is not.
I knew it.
Really?
This is not a children's movie.
Yeah, it's PG-13 though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but they wouldn't understand what was happening. Nothing about it is like silly or funny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I started to put it on, and I was just like, from what I watched of the trailer, this is definitely. I don't think this is going to be.
It's Harlequin. It's Harlequin. It's Disney Harlequin.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest giving.
And they're bad enough. They're bad enough. I don't need them to rebel anymore.
Nah, there's cussing, and they talk about death and killing, and
that's swag though.
Yeah, it was all right.
Proud of myself.
Being a good parent.
Yeah. Mom was like, "No, it's fine. It's a kids movie. You can watch it." I said, "Yeah, it's a kids movie, but my kids, my daughter's about to be 4. My nigga, like, I don't think that
Right.
ain't
Kids
nothing.
kids span a wide age. The kids fucking 1 to 16, depending on who you're talking to.
Ain't
Kids.
no ain't nothing about that trailer except 4 years old.
Nothing.
Right.
Nothing at all.
Wow, that's interesting. No, that's cool. But you said it was all right though. Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's not too bad. What were you saying before? Brooklyn is busting ass.
Oh yeah, Brooklyn, Brooklyn.
So the Nets is
Yes.
getting busy finally?
All right, they're up 2-0, and we lost James Harden in the first game, which is unfortunate, but we still not just beat them, we destroyed them both games. Well, the first game, we beat them. Second game, we destroyed them. We was up by like 49 at one point against
And who was that? Who was that? The
the Bucks with
yeah.
the defensive player of the
With Michael
year.
Redd?
You're ridiculous.
This guy,
You're absolutely ridiculous.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yo, they said,
Giannis
yo,
Antetokounmpo.
why KD came at Jay
Jay
Williams for
Will.
saying that he was y'all seen what he said?
Because you can't do that, man. You're breaking bro code.
What did he say?
He fucked his ex. No, nigga. He said he broke road. He said well, he didn't really even
He
say
said,
nothing crazy. It seemed
he
like he
said
just
don't
said
compare
if
him to him. Oh,
right,
what Jay Will
that's
said. What
basically
Jay Will said.
that's how KD felt, because KD felt
Yeah.
like Jay Williams was comparing him to Giannis.
Yeah,
Oh,
which he
yeah,
only did it. He did it from a physical stature, saying if AD and KD were put
Right.
together, it would make a Giannis. And then
That's what he
KD
said.
saw Jay Will at some party, was just like, "Yo, bro, don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
compare me to Giannis. Like I'm on a different level. Don't you do that." And
Yeah.
then so late
And then
years
Jay told
later,
that story,
yeah. Then he's told that
and
story, and
KD got on the internet and was like, Jay don't speak for me.
yeah.
Jay
Shit
don't
But at the
speak
same
crazy.
for
time,
me.
KD, like that nigga is a internet troll.
He is crazy on
Like,
social media.
yeah, like he is a wild boy. Like
This
But I
I'm like,
don't
nigga has
think.
been caught multiple times with burner accounts.
yeah,
And he said he's still going to keep
Multiple
him.
yeah. He's
I
like, yeah,
mean,
I'm still
yeah.
gonna do it.
Yeah, like no one expects you to stop, but stop getting caught. And then
But
expecting niggas to take you serious on the internet. Don't nobody give a fuck about what that nigga. Well,
but he's not
I don't give a
wrong
fuck.
for that. I don't think he's wrong for that.
No,
Like I don't think
just no one
KD is
cares.
wrong.
It's not a no. I don't think anybody did anything wrong in that
I did.
situation. I mean, well, who? Go ahead.
Jay Will did because if not for nothing, if I'm like your boy or I'm supposed to be cool with you, or
But
even
that's not what the case was. They
or
were just talking at a
even they
party. He
were
said. He
cool.
said we
They
ran into each
yeah
other at a party.
yeah, but they were
And from
supposed
the
to
way
be
he
cool,
told the
whatever.
story, it sounded like Katie was trying to check him. Like, nigga, don't fucking compare me to that nigga. What you talking? You talking
But
crazy? That's
this
why when you
happened. This
crashed
didn't
that
happen. This
motorcycle, you
wasn't
lost your
recent.
foot, bitch. Huh?
This wasn't recent. That happened. The party happened like years ago or something like that. Or a
Yeah,
couple.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like why? As a reporter, but I feel like this shit, nigga. You don't put your everything out online about your shit. So
But it's
I,
not everything. It's one conversation he had with this nigga. It's not like
yeah, maybe that's not the
it's not like he was
conversation he wanted
posting his
out.
new girlfriend who just came out of a relationship, and then 3 days later, like his
It
girl
don't
is
make a
like in
difference.
back in that same old relationship. Like it's not
Now,
like it was just
ah,
some basketball shit that had happened.
yeah. So, well, that's how you take it. You took it
I
the
don't know,
wrong
but
way.
like if anything, I guess the idea of like the shock value, these talking heads are out here saying shit for shock value, and maybe KD felt like that. I can understand that, but like if KD was like, "Yo, Jay,
But
don't use my name to make yourself famous," like if he's saying
yeah,
something like that,
that's
then
what
I
I'm
can
saying.
understand.
That's what I
I can
mean.
understand where he's coming from, but it's not like he told some fucking secret. Niggas had a conversation at a party about basketball.
Well, I don't know. It just seems like a weird time
sports
to bring it
analyst
up.
and a basketball player had a conversation about basketball.
Right.
Yeah,
Like what is
but
that's
not
like
everything. But not everything is meant to be told all the time. That's what happens. Like, don't be that naive. Obviously, there's stuff on the book and off the book. That's why they make the damn saying.
yeah, I get on the record, off the record. Yeah, I can
Whatever.
respect that. I can respect it. And we can't blame this nigga. We can't be like, well, KD should know better than to talk to an analyst, because it's like it's really at the end of the day, it is the analyst's job, and KD got to be aware of that. But it's still his choice
But they
to
were
take a
cool though.
conversation and put
They
it.
were supposed to be
Do we know
cool,
that?
cool.
Who said that?
Yeah, they've been said that they've been around, frolicked around each other multiple times, and they were cool.
Niggas frolicking together is crazy.
That sounds crazy. I know. I said it, and I was like,
This niggas frolicking.
I pictured those two niggas larping in the woods. That was fucking.
Niggas LARPing?
That's a sight.
For real, my G. These niggas out here LARPing.
What's
Yeah,
wrong with
man.
LARP? I would LARP. You telling me you wouldn't LARP, bro? I would LARP.
I didn't say I wouldn't. I'm just saying them niggas wouldn't.
Yo, I bet you their LARPing experience is way flyer than ours. Them niggas probably recreate fucking what's that movie with Katniss? Catnip?
The Hunger Games.
Word. I bet you that's what they recreate. That's their LARPing.
Fucking you imagine KD big ass running around with a bow and arrow and a French
the
braid.
biggest target on the fucking planet.
But you're gonna be mad because he's efficient.
Right.
This nigga's not gonna miss.
I mean, he might be
That's
out.
crazy.
But
That nigga can actually disguise himself as a tree.
word.
That's hilarious.
Word. What about when is this new Miles Morales coming out?
What you mean? You talking about the Spider-Verse 2?
Yeah.
2022, baby. We got like 17 directors on that bitch. I don't know what they doing. Apparently,
Issa Rae's on it.
Yep, Issa Rae is gonna be Spider-Woman. I'm excited, man. I like Issa Rae, and I like black shit. You know me, man. And that fucking Spider-Verse is the greatest Spider-Man movie ever made.
I agree.
Probably the greatest comic book movie ever made. Maybe not.
That might be strong. I don't know.
It's between that, Logan, and The Dark Knight. For me.
Yeah, I think Logan was underappreciated by people.
I don't think it was, but I think they definitely stopped talking about it way too fast. Cause like Logan smacked, and it had the main flaw though was like the bad guy was a clone of Logan, and I hated that. But like everything else, shit was great, like incredible. Fucking loved it. Niggas need to bring that shit back.
One thing I should have brought up. Shout out to Naomi Osaka.
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to Naomi, man. She said, y'all not gonna pressure me to talk about nothing. I don't want to fucking show up here and talk. And if y'all gonna act like that, fuck your open. You need me. I am tennis.
I am
she
tennis.
came out here and said, I am tennis. Nigga.
Word.
Fuck.
Word. That's the craziest part. She's like, nah, nigga, it's not Serena no more, nigga. It's me.
Bro, it's me. I am tennis, bro.
I am
now, she didn't say it like that, but like she felt like one, she get anxious talking in front of a bunch of people. She's a young girl talking to the world, and they're gonna pick apart everything that she say.
Right.
And they're gonna try and create issues. They're gonna try and create stories and all that type of shit. I understand why she would be anxious. And then when she is anxious, and maybe she didn't handle it right, and she admitted to that. She was like, "Nah, maybe I should have said something or let folks know I did something." But like, you know what I mean? Maybe I was a little brisk about how I decided about what I decided to do, but I don't know. It just
the fact that she handles herself this well at 20 years old is fucking incredible.
Nigga, I am tennis. Nigga, she is tennis.
Like how is one of us handling that at 20?
Oh, well, I'm in front of the people. I'm in front of the people. I'm not. I don't have no issue about getting in front of motherfuckers and talking. So I'm out there saying the wrong shit over and over and over again, and getting combative about it. So I don't know. She's obviously better than me.
I mean,
at 20, I'm out there drunk, nigga, saying I am tennis. It wasn't no tennis before me. Fuck you, me love. I'm hitting niggas with the love.
Stupid.
But nah, a lot of black girl magic going to the front of the line right now, and I like it. Same thing.
Yeah, I love seeing it, man.
Simone Biles, man, she
nigga, I am gymnastics, nigga. She created some. They was like, nah, you created that because this shit was too easy, but we can't count that. You can't do that. That's crazy. We taking your points away. And come on, bro.
People are like, yo, we don't know how to judge this, so
that shit is crazy, bro. She created some whole new shit. She was like, listen, I am gymnastics, nigga. I am this.
She showed up with a goat diamond encrusted on her leotard. Whatever.
Oh yeah, the goat on it. Yeah, the back of it.
Yo, and all I could do was clap.
Yeah,
like, you fucking tell him, bitch. Tell him.
See, but I was trying to look up because all her teammates have similar things, but in different colors. I was trying to see if they had goat on the back of theirs too, or what did they have.
I don't know. But another fun fact: the entire gymnastics team is black.
And you saw her doing the other girl hair. You saw her helping the other girl with her hair.
Yeah.
And putting like a bow in it or some shit. I was like, the love out here while y'all being great at the same time. Come on, man. Look at this shit. Come on, bro.
Talk about it.
Come on, bro. Is she a Tauros? Is that what that's about? Or
I know that ain't a 203. I know she
That's just her number. That's coincidence. That's coincidence.
Chill.
You know what I mean? That's coincidence. That's greatness.
Nah. There's a reason. There's a reason she to go. She knows.
It's a sign. It's a sign.
Taking it to the top, bro. But so to be clear about, and then we'll go back and talk about Osaka again. To be clear about what's going on with Naomi, I'm sorry, with Simone, is she the normal like gymnastics typical moves that you see at these competitions? I don't know nothing about gymnastics, nigga. The closest I get to gymnastics is that movie Stick It, and that's because the chick from Waiting was in it, and I wanted to see her in something again. Like the moves that she would normally do and get judged for, she felt like was too easy, so she went and created some new shit because creation is what black folks just do, right? Come on. And they were like, I don't know what to do with this. It was so dope, and you're clearly the best to ever do it, but like, I don't know how to handle judging this. Is that what happened? Is that the gist of the situation, or is there something that I'm missing?
It's not that she created the moves. It's moves that I think only men had done in the past.
Oh, that's
and I also believe that it was like even them, like it was only something that they did in like practice. Like it wasn't something that I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
So then why can't you just be like all tens?
I don't even know if gymnastics is measured in tens.
No, but like no. There's like I've never seen like 14, and I don't know. I don't remember. I was watching part of it, but I still don't understand it, obviously. So I guess that's all you have Google, right?
Let me see here, man. I got something here. Listen to how my guy opened up.
He was about to know about gymnastics.
Hold on. Let me pull this up, man, real quick. Listen to my guy talk about Simone.
Back in Indianapolis, ready to watch Simone Biles do something astonishing once again. And
is this the one? I don't know if this is the one.
I thought about this the last couple of days.
I mean, since the very first moment that we actually saw this with our own eyes right in front of us.
Oh, so this is after she had done it already. It seems like this is the new move that she did.
Watch every single time. Here we go.
That was fucking magic, apparently.
You watch this. Whoop, 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 what the
yeah, that was wild. Did she hold on? She flipped before she got to the. Hold on,
yes,
what happened?
Yes.
She cartwheeled off the trampoline.
Yes, a flip. Whoop, 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 whoop. And she over-rotated.
Unbelievable.
And you said, and she over-rotated. What you know about this gymnastics shit, nigga? This nigga got 2 daughters. He know all the terminology. What'd you say? Over-rotated?
She over-rotated. That's why she landed back like that.
Yo, that's crazy. How much momentum? Yo, I don't look, man.
You don't. That's how you land when you do too much flips. That's why you over rotated it. That's how she lands all funky like that.
You know, yesterday Simone told us that she likes to let her gymnastics speak for her. Well, the queen has definitely spoken.
Yo, say it again.
Even her coaches were shaking their heads at the end.
She jacked as shit, though.
I was about to say, if she punch you, yo, it's over, nigga.
Yo, she's brolic, dog.
Yo, bro. God damn.
She's jacked, but she's supposed to be.
Gotta be, nigga. You see the type of energy she fucking like?
Yeah. All the centrifugal force.
Yeah, how many featherweights you feel like she could take out, son? Her versus Floyd, son. What you think?
She's really tiny. She's like 4'6".
Oh, so she's super. Okay, all right. So
yeah,
she mad aerodynamic.
Really?
She's super.
I mean, look at her. Look at her head versus her bicep. Man, I get like she's.
I'm sorry, she's 4'8". She's actually 4'8", so she's really tiny.
Man,
but that's like every Mexican boxer, ain't it? 4'8". Yo.
You racist, bro.
Huge air. That is 3 flips, 3 times around from board.
Yeah. And
you know, a lot of people worry that you're not going to have enough power or height or in the air. And look at this. Over-rotated it.
Yeah.
Yo, this nigga Phil, son, came with the gymnastics professional language. Old girl just confirmed it. She over-rotated it. She was like, most people worry you're not going to have enough power or height or momentum. And look at that. Over-rotated it. That was straight out of Phil's mouth. That's crazy.
Listen, I learned little things now. I'm learning little things since my girl's been in gymnastics.
She started paying attention.
And she stuck to landing.
You feel me? Robin. Yeah, nah. Simone holding it down out here, man. Just greatness. But Naomi holding it down, just being a role model for, you know, being famous at a young age. That's what in the new social media era. Like, just take your time. It's okay to say no. And I like that. You don't have to do things the way that people did it before. Just because that's how people did it before. You don't have to do that.
I agree.
That's nuts.
But the entire American Olympic gymnastics team is now black. And that is dope.
That's nuts. That's crazy.
That's dope.
And that's all because of Simone.
Well, I
mean, they're also very, very talented.
Yeah, they're also her age around too. Like,
she's the only one on the team.
Like they are also very talented young women.
Of course.
I wonder if, like, you have it on a team. I wonder if there's a girl that be like, damn, we ain't never gonna win this by myself. Like, I ain't never gonna be as good as her. You know what I'm saying? Like there has to be a couple girls in there that be like, you know, or niggas that be playing with Jordan, they be like, oh, shit. I ain't gonna be that, but I'm here.
Yeah.
I spoke to an NBA player who played against Jordan, and he was just like the whole consensus. Yeah, and he said the entire NBA just knew. They were like, it was us, and then there was Jordan.
It was different.
He was like that's just what everybody thought. He was like, he was here, and everybody else was just down here, and there was nothing you could do about it.
It's like that. It's like that. They certainly didn't talk about Kobe that way.
No.
They didn't. They never let that happen, and they trying not to let it be the case with LeBron, even though it's pretty undeniable. But they always gonna be like, "Oh, but the rings, though. But the rings."
Well, you're saying that LeBron's better than Jordan?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I mean, go ahead.
I think LeBron had the benefit of having a Jordan to like model his technique after, not like his technique to play, but his technique in approaching becoming the greatest basketball player. I think he had the benefit of having a LeBron, even a Shaq, because he big as shit, and Shaq knew how to move his body, and LeBron big as shit, and he knows how to move his fucking body. Having a Kobe, like, remember when LeBron couldn't shoot? Those threes was Brick City for like 3 years. Y'all remember that?
He still could barely shoot.
And he wets them shits way more now than he did when he started, my nigga. Like, he got a good percentage now from, when it's, I think, yeah, man, I think so. I just think that the league is also so much better in general. You got stupid fucking talented motherfuckers who specialize in something that, like, fucking, like your man's Steph Curry. Come on, son. like half court shots all the time.
So does that make are you penalizing the person for the era that they play in?
Penalizing? No, I'm acknowledging the evolution of the game. So it only makes sense that the people who came later are better than the people who came before.
Yes.
So that's my whole thing is like, it's fair to say that every decade or decade and a half, basketball changes. So, they say, they're like, okay, so LeBron wouldn't be able to play in the 90s because it was too rough, it was too physical. He would get beat up and all that shit.
I don't know if he wouldn't be able to play. He just would have to play differently.
But the thing I'm saying, I was like, but that was
he wouldn't be able to be
basketball. That's not the basketball that's played now.
Yes.
Like that was almost a completely different game because now every single player on the court is athletic. There's no the 4 and the 5 big men. Like there's almost no more true centers anymore. Who's back to the basket. I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
They're everywhere.
It almost doesn't exist anymore. You have to be able to move, you have to be able to pass. Like even us, like I was raised as a big man, right? Mm-hmm. And they was like, nigga, you stay in this square and you shoot from right here, right? But then when we see basketball now, it's like, look, Embiid, you gotta stretch. You have to stretch the defense. You have to play him at the 3-point line because if you don't, he's gonna knock that shit down, or he's gonna make a pass, or he just might slash to the hoop. But he could do the shit that big men weren't supposed to do in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like the most mobile big man in the 90s was Hakeem Olajuwon. And that guy,
I had the Hakeem Olajuwon, Joe, from Payless. I had them. With the 34
he had the shake, though. Don't disrespect. He had that shake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit was like, they was like, yo, look at his footwork. Look how fast he's da-da-da. That nigga wasn't.
Now everybody's like that.
Say what?
Now everybody's like that.
But everybody's better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's like the entire. So it's like, but
I think you might be wild for that.
The reason for that is because of Jordan. Jordan literally elevated the entire game of basketball to what it is now. Because then you had all these other dudes. Because then Jordan came out, and then Iverson showed up, and you're like, oh shit! And this nigga just crossed up Jordan. Oh shit! So everybody started to develop a handle. Everybody. Everyone's like,
and then Kobe blew up.
I got to be able to cross niggas up like Iverson did.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's not forget how influential Allen Iverson was to even niggas who didn't play basketball. Nigga.
So all right, here we go. So all right,
and then niggas also got super specialized too, because then you had niggas like Allen Houston who just 3-point for days, just for days, just forever, years even. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
that's later though, but he specialized in that joint right there. You feel so it was like now that Jordan caused the game to move forward a crazy amount. Like it's not to say, I think saying LeBron is better than Jordan is not to say. Now we don't have to talk about Jordan no more. His influence on the game is forever. It's because of, like I said, it's because Jordan existed and did what he did that LeBron is able to be as good as he is now. There's no way to rebut that in any way. But I don't know. Go ahead, Chris, Phil. What you saying?
The 90s didn't have a LeBron James. They had a Scottie Pippen. They had a Scottie he was their times. But the closest thing to Jordan or to LeBron to me is Magic Johnson, who could play 1 through 5, could see the floor, could shoot, could actually move around.
Yeah, but he was so much smaller than him too. Well, not so much, but he was like 2 inches smaller. He's about 2-3 inches smaller than him. Yeah.
Magic? Is it Magic? I think they're both the same height.
I think LeBron's like 6'10".
Magic might be taller. Never mind.
Magic was I thought Magic was like 6'8".
I think he's like 6'9".
Whatever. They're both big as shit either way.
Right.
Honestly. But
Magic 6'9".
Yeah, he's 6'9".
Damn.
So he might. I think LeBron's 6'8".
6'9" too.
All right, so they're the same height. So yeah, closest similar. They could play They could play 1 through 5, and they could also guard 1 through 5.
Right.
So
but I didn't see. LeBron is my number 2. Like
behind Jordan?
Hands down, yes.
Right.
Because and not just because of the rings, there's a multitude of other things. Like LeBron is built better for basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like his physique is
built for anything. That nigga is a fucking can't do gymnastics, but
That's a big ass nigga on that hurdle, nigga.
That's
Why
spring
if he push?
breaking, boy.
Why if that nigga push that shit out? That triple
Yo,
backflip.
he do those flips, nigga. Gonna change the climate in the room. That nigga big as fuck. He gonna move the air around.
But that's why I give Jordan more credit because he was smaller. He was more agile.
He also did a different thing though.
He was athletic.
Yes.
In a time where not every single person in the NBA was actually athletic. I'm not saying if you're a professional athlete, you're athletic.
Right.
But I'm just
by
saying,
the NBA standards is the point.
Exactly. He was a literal head and shoulders above everyone, jumping from the free throw line, like hanging in the air, switching like this. And once again, the evolution of Jordan, like niggas lost their mind when Jordan went up in the 90s with his right hand and then put the ball down, cradled it, and finished with his left hand. Niggas lost their fucking minds.
Right.
Nigga, everybody can do that shit now.
Right. Now niggas do that in the
I understand what you're saying.
It's standard practice. It's easy.
Right.
I understand what you're saying.
Like I've heard older people in their 50s are like who aren't like real big in basketball, but they remember Jordan because he was such an icon. And they're like, I remember this time and he went up and he went with his right hand and he switched it to his left hand. It was amazing. I'm like, nigga, I could do that right now.
Right.
Yeah.
My jeans, in my uniform. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's like this. That's all he did. But like, everyone was like, oh my gosh, they lost it because they hadn't seen shit like that. But it's like, trust me, I'm not discrediting Jordan. What I'm saying is,
the game evolved.
He did it. He is solely responsible.
So, all right,
he pushed the game forward.
It's supposed to move forward.
So now, when you're saying the greatest, because I don't know. If I'm putting my life on the line, man, I don't know. That's a tough one, bro.
Maybe.
Like if you're putting your life on the line on a one-on-one game between Jordan and LeBron.
Yeah, if I'm like, which one's gonna? No. If I'm like, if I gotta make one person make this one shot, if you miss this shot against this motherfucker, I'm dying. Who am I putting my money on?
For a shot?
Or I need you to make this hoop. I need you to be that dude. I need you for my life to be on the line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or is it like just
who's gonna win this game? Then they start talking about that killer instinct shit, right?
Who's gonna win this game? Who's gonna get me that point? Who's going to make me win that championship?
Because Jordan is definitely a psycho. Like he's definitely
who's gonna make me win that championship?
100%.
Yeah,
he's a little
and I don't think LeBron is a psycho.
But if I started a basketball team, would I choose Jordan or LeBron? That's hard because again, LeBron's frame, he's a big ass guy who's still nimble. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard thing. But
he draws a lot of fouls.
Yeah.
That's free fucking buckets right there.
Well,
so even with that begs the question, are you drafting them into today's basketball?
Exactly. Right. It also depends because Jordan would get a billion fouls too, probably. Why wouldn't he?
Well, see what I'm saying is like, am I pulling Jordan
or bringing LeBron back
Jordan into today's basketball game? Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Where everyone's like he's gonna go off because it was way tougher and da 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 da. It's like, yeah, but all those other motherfuckers, like kids in high school, could do the shit that Jordan was doing as a professional.
Right.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but doesn't mean I don't know, man. That's hard.
Once again, not discrediting Jordan. I think he's the greatest ever. I just don't think it just doesn't work. The conversation doesn't work because basketball has evolved. So in the future, we're going to be like, yo, this new guy, whatever his name is, there's going to be our guys who are
I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, but they got to give
wholeheartedly.
Yeah, but they got to give LeBron his respect, and they keep trying to deny it because Jordan existed, and that's like, what is that? I mean, or it's niggas out here that just hate LeBron because he's so good.
But there's a lot of people out there that put Jordan over older people than our generation or our parents' generation, people older than that had the Bill Russells and Hakeem
Olajuwon. Hakeem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem.
What did I say? Hakeem? Oh yeah.
No, I said Hakeem.
Oh.
Remember Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? You know what I'm saying? He fought Bruce Lee, so that's
I
like
forgot his name. The
legendary.
nigga that scored 100 points in the game, though.
Ball center,
Yeah, well, that wasn't him, but
same person.
Yeah, Kareem. Yes. I was talking about who's the nigga that scored all the points? Who had 100 in the game? I forgot his name. Jesus Christ, the big ass. That's ridiculous.
Larry
Anyway,
Bird.
no, big black guy.
Talking about Will Chamberlain.
Yes, Will Chamberlain. You know what I'm saying? Like people will look at all of them and it's like, oh, they're the best. But when Jordan came around, I feel like it's split more than how our generation looks at Michael to LeBron. I think back then it's more of a split between
like that, though, people were less willing to give up their bias for the time that they lived through and just recognize what's happening.
They're more willing.
But more willing. So they were like, "Yo, Will Russell." Will Russell and Kareem. They was amazing. But this Jordan guy, this guy is. You think they was doing that? They was really switching sides.
I think that more people were willing to be like, "Oh, this guy gotta be the best." Once everything was all through and through, they're like, "Ah, this got to be that dude." More than people give more props to LeBron than
honestly.
Jordan.
I feel like because of when Jordan went on his 6-ring streak, his ring run.
Phil, stop doing that.
Sorry, I was killing the
mute, my nigga. If you're gonna dust your keyboard,
I didn't. I had to get rid of it. It was a spider. I was sorry.
But I think like Jordan went on, his 2-3 his back-to-back three-peats, right?
Michael Morales. Sorry,
right, but the 3 years before that, Jordan didn't win anything. Which everyone and people forget, like it's not Jordan played for more than 6 seasons.
Yeah, started in like 86, 80.
Yeah, he lost like his first 3 years.
Yeah, to the Pistons, right?
Yeah.
So, but then you have this is the first time in LeBron's career that he's knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. He's been playing for 18 years.
Yeah.
Okay, well, did Jordan get knocked out the first round? I know he got knocked out the first round.
He's been knocked out of the first round, I think, either 2 or 3 times.
Well, I don't know. I gotta check that. I know this is LeBron's first time, and I'm not taking away from his greatness.
18 years.
Huh?
But
18 years. How many years has it been?
It's been 18 years that LeBron's been in the league.
Yeah. Bro, first of all, that career length is crazy, and for him to still be the top guy since then, since before he could shoot to now, that just speaks to the anyway. For sure.
Every team since 2004 has been built to beat LeBron.
Right.
Yes. Pretty much that's how it goes. You beat the top people. You try to beat the top people. That's how basketball's always been.
I guess that's fair, but
you're like you can say that against about everybody though.
We're not trying to beat the Celtics. We're trying to beat LeBron. We're not trying to
whatever team LeBron's on.
Yeah,
it just so happened.
But they're not saying we're trying to beat Kevin Garnett and the Celtics. You're saying we're trying to beat LeBron and the Cavaliers.
Right.
But we're not trying to beat Kevin Garnett and the Celtics. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5. Even though he was one of the 5.
Now, let's see what you did there. Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. Listen, that's like what I said. If I'm starting a team, it's the physicality, the brute, and he's been winning. He's won a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he's lost more, but that is the downside to being a best player ever.
You talking about championship rings?
Sure.
Let's not forget. Jordan was on one of the greatest basketball teams ever assembled.
Yeah.
When he left, how many games did they lose?
All of them?
Nah, they lost like 7. Like 7 less than the year before, or 11 or something.
They didn't get no ring though.
Nah, they didn't get no ring, but they still made it pretty damn far.
Yeah.
When LeBron leaves the team don't make the playoffs.
Well,
yeah, that's true.
The Cavs. What about the Heat? The Heat make playoffs. I don't know what happened after.
Not
I think
that.
they
after
won
LeBron.
18 games. Like after he left, they won like something crazy. It was
But
less
didn't
than 20.
everybody leave? Like
Everybody like who? The first time he was on the
everybody
Cavs,
else?
who the
Cause
fuck was everybody else?
not the Caps. The Heat.
Anderson
The Heat.
Varejao?
The Heat. Miami, my nigga,
Well,
Miami,
listen. The
Miami.
first time on
Like
the first time. Come
Gauskas?
on, hold on. Time out. First off, the only time LeBron really didn't have a squad was the fucking first time on the Cavs.
His
Both
first
times with
year.
the Cavs.
Both time on the Cavs. The second time on the Cavs, he had K Love, he had Kyrie Irving, and he had him. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but yeah, sure. I don't want to disrespect nobody. You're right.
Yeah, he had a squad when he came back.
Kinda.
But
He had a squad. Kevin
but
Love was a monster at the time,
Jordan played
and
with
Kyrie Irving.
3 other Hall of Famers.
Yeah, but they became
Kyrie
Hall of Famers
Irving,
because it was with Jordan.
Kyrie Irving is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he will. He will be.
Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Hall of Famers.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Two
Jordan
of them.
played with 4 other ones for
It's
most
because
of his
they're
career.
old and they carried them. He carried them though.
Who? LeBron carried. You're saying
Jordan. Jordan was the main driver of that whole thing. They wouldn't be as nice as they would not have been as nice if Jordan was not there.
Yeah, I think that's wildly disrespectful.
All right.
Jordan isn't playing defense for Scottie Pippen.
Huh?
He's not. Jordan isn't playing defense for Scottie Pippen. Jordan's not getting.
I'm not talking about necessarily Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen deserves everything he got.
We did this. We did this for too long. I don't care anymore.
Dennis Rodman getting 1 billion rebounds.
We done with that.
Yeah, I can tell you this.
On the internet, these men make it obvious that they ain't never satisfied a woman in their life.
Any woman that's climaxing is becoming a man because it's not normal for women to do that.
Right. I think it's a lie. I don't think they do that.
Oh, you don't think they do?
No.
You think they're pretending?
Yeah.
Really? That could be possible. You think when women act like they're doing that, they're lying?
I never thought about it, but you never know.
Yeah, because they'll be making a man think he's really doing an amazing job.
Yeah. I think it feels good, but the climaxing part, I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, women, I don't know if y'all doing that or not, but don't even try. Because if it were natural, you'd naturally do it. But the fact you're trying to make something happen, you're becoming a man. The man is turning you into a man. A fake man, but a man.
First of all, my man on the top left,
I don't wait. What? I clearly couldn't hear what was happening here.
Oh man, that's so unfortunate.
Could you explain to me? Because I feel like I heard something crazy, some wild shit.
That word. So, Stu suggested that when women climax, it's a lie, or they faking it, or they forcing it to happen, which makes them become a man. Because it's the man's job to bust a nut, and it's the woman's job to, I don't know, I guess not bust a nut. I don't know. And then the other nigga was like, yeah, I think they lying. I don't think it's real. I think sex feels good, but they are faking the climax part, the orgasm part. Cause then you're becoming a man if you orgasm. That's the man.
Wow. I feel bad for whoever these niggas have been fucking with.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for those women.
Like, I don't really even fully understand what they were saying to begin with, but son right here, Kev on stage about to give it up.
Climaxing. You know, they're climaxing. Climaxing. Clyde Drexler. Clive Owen. Clive B.
That nigga's stupid.
Clive Drexler. Oh man, a little temptation. I mean, yo, listen, man. This shit say the female orgasm is a socialist lie funded by George Soros. Yo, Yo, these niggas be going crazy. These right-wing niggas be going nuts. And I'm pretty sure this white boy in the top right, y'all can't see him, but I'm pretty sure he's a homosexual. So I don't know what he's doing involved in this conversation. Not to besmirch him, to be like, this nigga's gay, but like he's like an openly gay, like right-wing dude who be bashing gay people and shit. Because, you know, that's what they do.
I don't understand these children.
I'm sure the ones with you have never done it. I'm sure this is actually true to you. To the women who sat up in your bed, they probably have faked it till they made it. I'm talking about y'all sound like when we was 5. You know what? I think girls pee out of their butt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's wild.
I think dead ass set up. Them niggas really got 4 niggas got on the fucking podcast or whatever, this radio show, and talk about how women don't climax, and if they do, that's them becoming a man. They sat there and had that conversation, and people listened to it and was like, "Yeah."
Yo, Yellow. So I just sent you something. My man Brady, the master cheater. Have you heard about him yet?
No. What do you mean? You just sent me something
on IG?
Whew.
It's my man Brady, the master cheater.
Swag. So we don't care about the climax thing. I respect it.
That shit is hilarious.
It's fucking
Once
Russell
again,
Lee.
I feel terrible for their wives, girlfriends, or anyone who has had to have a sexual experience with these men.
That is Russell Lee. What's his name? Russell Lee Peterson. That dude.
Yeah.
Russell Lee Peters, whatever his name is. Yeah, he's a wild boy. He's wild. He's.
Yeah, he's known for sucking Trump dick live on TV.
Yeah, balls, everything. All of
Swallow, suck it, just stuff it down my mouth. Suck it. All right, the master cheater, man. What's going on with this right here? This 5 minutes, bro.
A lot. I can't help it. It's something you do to protect the people. I do cheat a lot. I can't help it. It's something you do to protect the people you care about. If you don't give a fuck, you would just go sleep with whoever. If you cheat, that's showing that you're taking the steps to protect other people's feelings. I've never been caught. I developed these habits. I would go to the bathroom to take a shower every day when I got home.
That's an old joke, my nigga. That's a D-Ray joke, man. That's a D-Ray was like, what you talking about? I always take showers. That's the fucking punchline of the joke. He's like, this is what you do, man. You're gonna cheat on your girl. Every time you come in the house, you take a shower. I don't care what you did. If you went out to see your boys, you come back, you take a shower. You come home from work, you take a shower. You take 3-4 showers a day. And then when you come home from just knocking some buns down, and your girl be like, what you talking about? I always take showers. You gotta set it up. That's an old joke, man. That's comic. That's Comic View, my nigga. That's fucking 2003, 4. That's old. Like 2, 3. That's old. You don't get to take credit for that, Brady.
I didn't really want to take multiple showers in a day, but I know that if I was coming home from cheating, that it was going to be a necessity. I didn't need to look out of the ordinary. I'd always have a friend, and they will help to stretch out my lies. We'll take even some pictures together that might not be on that day, and I'll save these pictures, and I'll even post them to maybe a Snapchat. I'll block everybody from the story but her, so she has like this personalized story. I've done some things that have thrown her off. I saved my sister's name in my phone as Beautiful Girl, because I knew it would attract her to go through it. And my sister told me about, your girl called me. And so it worked out. So I was able to confront her and say, why would you go through my phone? She said, why you have her in there as Beautiful Girl? I said, that's just a nickname I've had for her whole life. It just made her feel like, wow, like
Beautiful Girl is a terrible name.
My girl for about 5 years. When I got with my girl, I already had a baby on the way. I didn't want her to know about that, so I couldn't be honest with her from the beginning. My baby mother thinks I live in transitional housing, and I actually been living with this girl for 5 years because I can't afford for her.
I can't listen to this nigga talk no more. But that's pretty funny.
This nigga is wild.
He is wild. You don't even know that happened,
but it's funny.
Dog. It's hysterical. It is great. Bye, Bruce.
It's definitely funny. Yo, man, hold on, son. Yo, it's about to be my next verses is lined up for me. Y'all heard? Oh, y'all ain't heard?
I ain't heard.
Oh, y'all don't fuck with verses, huh? That's cool.
So hear me, nigga. Shit.
My next verses is lined up for me, son. Eve versus Trina. Eve is about to wipe the floor up with Trina. Eve is about to dust mop the gymnasium with Trina, yo. And I love Trina. Don't misunderstand me. I'm all about Trina. When she said, "Look back at you, nigga, for what?" I'm trying to concentrate on busting me a nut. I felt her energy. I was like, Trina, yeah, say that shit to me while I'm smashing. I have no problem with that. But Eve is gonna wipe the floor with her, fam. Eve gonna clean her up all the way. Bow Wow, Soldier Boy, nobody care.
I was trying to be nice. No, she gonna win. And may I just say, damn, she ages like wine.
Son, both of them look great.
Yeah, but Eve looks better in this picture.
Eve hitting different. It's a long way from whatever her name was, and with the attitude in barbershop. What the fuck was her goddamn name?
Whatever.
I can't remember.
I don't remember either. But
I came a long way from the pit bull in the skirt.
I'm definitely taking down Eve before I take down Trina. At least from this photo.
Trina ass fat.
I said at least from this photo.
That shit don't mean nothing. You just trying to shit on Trina. That's all you're trying to do.
No, I said from this photo because Lord knows
the disrespect is crazy.
Trina's body is ridiculous. That's an understatement, but
all right, man. I think we done, man. We ain't really got shit to talk about on here. We wasn't prepared for this. We were supposed to be playing D&D, and things ain't work out. It's cool. We ain't got no cheeks of the week, guys. So I'm just gonna share with y'all some cheeks that look nice. Streaming with the gang.
I vote for that one.
Timeline, man. It just happens sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lovely set of butt cheeks for that ass.
Some yeeks.
You heard?
The yeeks ain't for the meat.
Huh.
Which, you know.
3 times in the air.
Hey.
2 guns in the air.
Hey.
Gun.
You see the lawnmower challenge thing when they had like a little lawnmower?
Yeah, I definitely seen that. Yeah, I like that.
I like that one.
Hey, where this nigga Bruce go, man?
Bruce disappeared.
Yo, I swear, Fame be getting a refill like every couple of months. Yo, her ass just be looking crazier and crazier every time I see her, man.
It's the Fame.
She be getting a refill though, like that's.
I don't know. I don't actually
get a refill.
I don't even be looking at her like that. It's crazy. I don't even know who that lady is.
You're crazy. She's a classic. Yo, we ain't got cheeks of the week, so I'm just saying some cheeks. You feel what I'm saying for the week, so.
That was talking to you.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, no, we ain't got it.
Yeah, no. It's
all right, man. That's the end of the show. Peace. Yo, I promise you guys next time, you feel what I'm saying? We're going to come through. We're going to give y'all the high quality content. Just this was kind of impromptu stream with the game. It was supposed to be D&D with the game. So moving forward, I'm definitely going to make sure that I have topics lined up each and every week. I invite my co-host to do the same just in case. We just have things that we can talk about. Excuse me. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do moving forward. So we'll tune in next week, stream with the gang. I don't know if it's gonna be D&D or if it's just gonna be stream with the gang. We gonna see. You'll find out when we find out. In the meantime, I greatly appreciate you coming through here, spending any amount of time with us. See, because time is one of our most precious and valuable resources. With that said, the only thing that I ever want you to take away for the time that we have together, the only thing that I ever want you to leave streaming with the gang with. Peace.